Good morning, friends. This is Father Tim. It is the Sabbath day. It is Saturday morning, the 27th of September. And we take some time to continue on in our reading of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach. There's the poster board. It gives us a nice overview on the book. And we are resuming our reading at chapter 7, verse 8 this morning. And so, back over here, we are in this second section, collected teachings. Every part of life is transformed by God's wisdom. So, a whole collection of proverbs with a couple of moments that we've experienced already that are directing us back to Lady Wisdom. Chapter 7. So we are in between these two, in between chapter 6 and chapter 14. It's going to be a little while before we get here, but there's a lot that's here. And we just look at all the words that are thrown in on that pathway. There's a lot that's thrown in here. Let's read, friends. Resuming at chapter 7, verse 8. And I'm going to try something new today. Instead of doing Bible gateways side by side, because, well, frankly, it doesn't, I've noticed, doesn't really do all that great of a job of being side by side. I just open two separate windows and manually put them side by side. So we'll see how this works. I think this is going to work better. It's more labor intensive for me, but that way, especially when we get near the end of chapters, we'll actually have novel idea. The side by side view be side by side, and yeah. So, chapter 7, verse 8. Or at least we can keep them close to being. That's not bad. I could make it closer than that, but that would be really labor intensive. Let's read. Don't repeat a sin, for you won't be innocent even of committing it the first time. Don't say, he will look at the heap of my gifts. When I make an offering to the Most High, he will accept it. Don't be timid in your prayer, and don't neglect caring for those in need. Don't mock a person who is bitter in spirit, for there's one who humbles and one who exalts. Don't cultivate a lie against your relative, or do the same thing to a friend. Don't desire to tell a lie. Continuing in a lie results in no good. Don't babble with the elders. Don't babble when the elders are assembled. And don't repeat yourself when praying. Don't hate hard work and farming, which were created by the Most High. Don't count yourself among a group of sinners. Remember that God's anger won't delay. Humble your whole being as much as possible, because fire and worms are the punishment of the ungodly. Don't trade a friend for cash, or a genuine friend for the gold of Ophir. Don't neglect a wise and good wife, for her grace is worth more than gold. Don't abuse household slaves who work hard, or laborers who devote themselves to their work. Cherish household servants who are intelligent. Don't deprive them of freedom. Do you have cattle? Look after them. If they are useful to you, keep them. Do you have children? Instruct them. Train them to be obedient from their youth. Do you have daughters? Be attentive to their chastity, and don't be too cheerful with them. That's a bizarre line, isn't it? Do you have daughters? Be attentive to their chastity, and don't be too cheerful with them. NRSV, do you have daughters? Be concerned for their chastity. Do not show yourself too indulgent with them. Okay. I think there's a little bit of a difference between cheerful and an indulgent. Interesting thing to ponder. Verse 25, give a daughter in marriage, and you will have completed a great deed. But present her to an understanding husband. Do you have a wife who is a soulmate? Don't divorce her, and don't trust yourself to a woman whom you hate. Honor your father with all your heart, and don't forget your mother's labor pains. Remember that you were born because of your parents. How will you pay them back for what they have done for you? Revere the Lord with your whole being and honor his priests. With all your might, love the one who made you, and don't neglect his ministers. Fear the Lord and honor the priest. Give the priest his portion just as you were commanded, early produce, a sin offering, the gift of the shoulders, the dedicatory offering, and the early produce. From the holy things. Extend your hand to the poor, so that your blessing may be complete. The kindness of a gift stands before all who are alive. Moreover, don't withhold kindness from the dead. Walk beside those who weep and mourn with those who mourn. Don't hesitate to visit the sick, because you will be loved on account of these acts. In all of your words, remember your end, and you will never sin. Chapter 8. Don't fight with powerful people, or you might fall into their hands. Don't argue with rich people, since they might outmatch your resources. For gold has destroyed many, and it has turned aside the heart of kings. Don't fight with talkative people, adding fuel to their fire. Don't make fun of the uneducated, or your ancestors might be insulted. Don't reproach someone turning away from sin. Remember that we are all worthy of punishment. Don't dishonor people in their old age. Some of us are growing old as well. Don't celebrate because someone has died. Remember that we all will pass away. Don't neglect the conversation of the wise, but keep returning to their proverbs, because you will learn instruction from them. How to minister to dignitaries. Don't reject the words of the aged, because they also learned from their elders, and you will learn understanding from them, and how to give an answer when it is necessary. We're going to pause there, friends, and next time we will pick up here at chapter 8, verse 10. In a few moments, friends, we will be live again. We'll pray morning prayer together. See you in a few moments.